Hey, what's up, guys? So, SEMA is coming up next week. I'm going to be flying out to Las Vegas to go take a look at all the stuff being shown off at the show. And in this video, let's talk about kind of what we can expect to see next week. So, SEMA tends to be a lot of fun. It's a cool place for all sorts of manufacturers to show off all sorts of aftermarket car stuff, including different radar detectors and dash cams. Now, sometimes companies will actually announce brand new products, which is a lot of fun. That's the first time that we get to see stuff. Sometimes they just show off existing stuff that they already have. Sometimes they're showing off things that don't necessarily exist. Maybe they're working on them and they just kind of want to gauge customer feedback to see, like, is this something people are interested in? What are people's reactions once we show this kind of stuff off, etc. But either way, it winds up being really fun just to check out different radar detectors, different dash cams, and talk to a lot of the people who work for the companies and help make this kind of stuff. Now, as far as radar detectors, we'll go ahead and start with that. Looking over the list of exhibitors over on SEMA's website, it looks like we've got two primary companies that are going to be there this year. First off, we've got Cedar, who is both Escort and Cobra, and then there's also going to be Uniden there. So as far as Escort, I'm of course expecting them to show off their new Max 360C Mark II, and then I'm assuming they're just going to show off some more of the other detectors on their lineup too. I don't know if there's going to be any sort of new products that they're showing off that they haven't announced yet, but the holidays does tend to be a popular time to show off new stuff. So we'll take a look as far as what they have there. As far as Cobra, I also have no idea if they're going to be showing off any sort of new radar detectors or dash cams either, but again, we'll get to see. And then as far as Uniden, it should be fun to see kind of what they have on display as well. I mean, we already know they have like the R4 and the R8 that's been out for a little while. I'm curious to kind of talk to them and be like, hey, you know, what's the story with the firmware updates, like with Bluetooth that we've all been waiting for? We'll have a chance to talk about that. If they have any new products to share, that's always going to be fun too. And then as far as some of the other companies, it looks like Redenso's not going this year. Whistler's not going to be there either. Valentine never goes to the shows, so it looks like it's going to be primarily Escort, Cobra, and Uniden. Then moving on to dash cams, there's also going to be a smaller group of companies for dash cams as well. Some companies like Blackview, they're not going to be there this year, but we are going to see companies like ThinkWare and Nextbase. So as far as ThinkWare, I'm definitely interested in taking a look at their lineup. They've got some new stuff that they've been releasing, like their multi-channel setup, the new multiplexer box that allows like up to 5 dash cams to be hooked up together. I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at that. I haven't had a chance to like take a look at it or test it or play with it yet. So it'll be fun to take a look at that. And I know they've got a number of new dash cams in their lineup now that I also haven't had a chance to test yet. So I'm looking forward to just take a look at their lineup. Hopefully they have something new to announce. And we'll kind of see what all they have to share too. As far as Nextbase, I don't know if they have anything new. They tend to do some pretty creative stuff and have some cool ideas as far as what they implement into dash cams. So should be fun. Ideally, hopefully they've got something new. But either way, it's always fun to just take a look at their stuff because they put some really kind of fun and creative ideas into their dash cam. So that should be cool too. And other than that, there's usually a bunch of just like small, random, not very popular dash cam companies, kind of no-name companies. Sometimes they do something interesting, but usually it's just pretty standard. A box that sticks on the windshield records, maybe some creative features here and there. I'll walk around and take a look. Now, luckily this year, most all of the big companies are going to be in the same mobile electronics area, which is going to be really convenient. Everybody's going to be kind of in the same spot on the show, so I'm not going to have to walk all over the place. The convention center is pretty big. That said, there is an area for like the new companies. The first year or two, they do have to go to like the new company area, so I'll pop down there just to see what kind of new stuff is up and coming as well. But for the most part, I'll be over in the mobile electronics area hanging out. And if you're going to be at the show, definitely when you see me, you just come on by and say, hey, it'd be fun to talk to you, to say hey, and, you know, meet you guys face to face. And so, yeah, SEMA's going to be coming up next week. It runs November 1st to 4th, so Tuesday to Friday, and I'll be there all 4 days just taking a look at all the stuff that there is to see. And whatever there is to see, I'll be posting, I guess, first on the forums, as well as on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, that kind of stuff. It's pretty easy just to like snap a quick photo and be like, hey, here's a cool thing that's being shown off. And then afterwards, I'll be like, hey, let's do the interviews. Let's grab the big camera. Let's put everything together. Let's make a big, nice YouTube video. And that will be kind of coming out second. So the quickest updates will be on like social media and the forums. And then all the like big major updates with all the details and everything, that'll be coming here on YouTube. And so I'll have links to my social media pages. And then obviously if you're on YouTube, just subscribe and you'll get notified for all that kind of stuff. And so, yeah, definitely looking forward to the show and seeing what all we've got this year. So with that said, that's it for now. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys are doing great, and I'll see you in the next video.